stretch out the defense. It's stretch 4 to what he is now.
Can you imagine if you had added a three-pointer to your game, Shaq? Can you imagine if you had added a three-pointer to your game?
Didn't need it, Ernie.
Can you imagine if you had?
Repeat it?
Kenny, can you imagine if he had added that to his game?
He did not need it.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the heart of that
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Kyrie Irving, Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. It's Thompson in at the center position. And it's sent by Aldridge. The ball cut by James. Dishes to Green. Back to Aldridge. To the middle. 5 to shoot. And lots of contact there. Not on Love.
I tell you what, at this point in his career, it is safe. Actually has been allowed to dunk the best power forward. He is.
And the first one drops. And Duncan, who briefly contemplated retiring after the season, showed in the playoffs, Greg, he is still
greatest forward to play the game. Although Pop will tell you he's actually a center in the power forward's body. But what a was he at last season, and he has been more consistent than a clock. I mean, it doesn't matter the way lead on the game.
Cleveland fence out down and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, Tim Duncan still dominant after. New he says his edge better fifers than last year.
Doubt about it. Continue this guy off, Kevin, and he just continues to defy Father Time. I mean, there was a point where he was starting to feel the wear and tear, especially in his knees, but being the competitor he is, he decided to dictate to his body rather than letting his body dictate to him.
Back to Parker. Duncan with a screen on her. Parker passes to Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 6 points for Tim Duncan.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker. You know, getting back to Duncan, when you talk to his teammates, they'll tell you he's disciplined. He maintains a diet, does off-the-floor training, from boxing to swimming, throwing tires, running in the sand. That keeps him motivated and engaged.
Here's Parker. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Inside, and Aldridge slams it in.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that.
Now, I mean, they're aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
It's taken away by Smith. Pass to James, and he slams it one-handed.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on.
Way to do it too hard to the bucket. Don't let them to defense.
Aldridge's shot is good.
And talking about Duncan's new look, Popovich had an interesting quote. Pop said, I look at him and tell him, you look like Sprewell used to look. Just bones, ligaments, and tendons. I mean, but you know what? You can't argue with success, and not many people have had more than Tim Duncan. And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
Now here's Duncan. He has Leonard attacking, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Tell you, do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Smith kicks to Thompson. In the corner, it's James.
In building this on a terrific finishing, this is back. That has been.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not second chance. The opposition boxing out on the shot.
And he overshot that thing. Well, as Greg was just talking about, the assistant that was Becky Hammond, a very long WNBA. Clark, you know, talking about, she was a first full-time female assistant.
Yeah, with you, and it might like that deal to this was a time there.
Now here's Parker following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Parker Aldridge. And one by shot. Another miss.
There's not been a quarter for, at least offensively speaking.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Mills, he's checked in for Parker. And Cleveland also making a change. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Channing Frye. 1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Irving kicks to LeBron. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Outside Irving. Smith with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Smith's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Outside Aldridge. Duncan. There's the pass to Mills. To the inside, and it's Aldridge missing.
And neither defender's afraid in his times when he's on his way to the basket, but on that one, they were there.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody, but you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Leonard kicks to Duncan. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Once again off the mark, San-Антонио. Dellavedova dishes to Irving. James against Aldridge. The drive by LeBron. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs out in front, by a live from the AT&T Center, Antonio. You're watching 2K Sports.
Check it out.
Like
And Spurs Greg Popovich, ending throughout the year, he was hardest on his point guard, Tony.
My first 3-4 years, it was tough sometimes. Sometimes, like, eyes watered. I was, like, really angry. And
even though it seems like that was a go now, Tony
Cried.
it sounds
Game made. It's one of the things fans forget about professional athletes. No matter how successful they get, players never forget that pain and frustration or those other emotions they've gone through to help get them to where they are.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They control the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Mozgov in at the 5. Passes to that one's off.
LeBron James, long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Davis, Steph, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
He's been so far on the back to steal. It open, and it comes off in a Dellavedova. Loves now this quarter. And
They sure
They better share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really
Rotate
turned it
over and
on
make
against
it felt.
from mid-January in the West and added a 10-game win against the West.
Dishes to Anderson. Here's Diaw, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed to get the
Team, though, those could be really important.
Fellas, you look at Boris Diaw and say, my goodness, if he could just use a bit of that backside of his advantage, opponents can't get through him or around him. So he's making good use of the extra LB.
Diaw with the steal. Passes to Mills. Diaw with it. The dish to West. The 11-footer. Great D that time from James. Getting back to Diaw, he has a sneaky quick first step. You think he won't or can't blow by you, then suddenly, and you know this, Greg, you're stuck to his hip and taking it to the rack for a one.
You know, he's a bit like Foreman, and I'm not talking about his body type.
Or the grill.
Yeah, you know, Diaw plays you a little bit, puts that body on you, lulls you to sleep, then wham, shows you up in the worst way.
LeBron drives in, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And it was LeBron James.
You couldn't write that. I mean, unbelievable, the story and the owners as well as the fans. But you know, said it best. Truly is back.
Where he's home.
Yes.
He's home. West Cleveland takes
What's a major unfair right there, guys. Goodness.
for number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team, unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster and gain experience.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Ano Ginobili, he's checked in for Boris Diaw. Ginobili kicks to Anderson. The layup missed.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I have a chance at long-awaited chip to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state, and no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Burton with the block. It's Martin on the wing. Parker outside. James against Ginobili, and the dunk by West.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Dellavedova, the pass to Love. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the there.
Big part of Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they took overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. Leonard comes in for Kevin Martin. And then for Cleveland, Smith comes in for Shumpert, and Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Right now, the defense mental not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love. Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter, after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Ginobili dishes to Parker. West a screen on Irving. Off the screen. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Parker.
Right there, West used that ample frame of his to open up space for the shooter. Solid screen.
Irving kicks to Fry. It's LeBron with the drive. Look from Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Ginobili against Smith. Ginobili kicks it to West. Back to Ginobili. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he gets the bucket. 8 points for Aldridge.
Semantic shot. Going top speed, but he still cashes in the runner.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith outside. 11 feet away. The rebound by the Spurs. Parker outside. Back to Leonard. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater.
Nice. Without us.
You know, any team in that situation, it really hurts you to give up a shot out the quarter. You know, sometimes those end of quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And we're through the first half of basketball here.
I've got Kevin Love here, and Kevin, I know you're tired and heading to the locker room, but after starting off a bit slow, you guys really started to pick it up out there.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Defensively, they did a job. It's difficult. They faced several attempted runs, and they came up with key stops. It was punch, counterpunch there for a while, but the fight.
Shaq, what's on you?
They went very well. There were almost no forced shots. It was.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had any that can disrhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, front him, double him, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out. Duncan at the center. Susan for the Spurs. That one. And it's 6-point.
Well done there, just and composed, never in a hurry.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then sweep the Hawks to the
4 with the rebound. Chance. Thompson with the bucket.
And the rebound, the follow show you is about determined with touch.
Irving against Parker. In the wing. Green. And it's good in the assist with the game.
For the Cavs season, their toughest test. Every other team couldn't go for a 1-2 want to return there.
We're about a minute and a half here into the half. Now defending. Lets it fly from 18. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Love. Leonard the pass to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Leonard against Love. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Kawhi Leonard. James dishes to Thompson. Duncan with the block, and they're able to recover. They recover it. Thompson misses.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit Fling from the middle.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And Love gets it to go.
Where he is, will score a bit.
And for Love, always praise terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last season. His ability to put points on the board, as well as what a deadly shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Love. That drops is off an assist from Dellavedova. And that's 13 points for Kevin Love.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Martin again. Now here's Dion. He's guarded closely. They kick it out to Green. Duncan with a screen on Thompson. Good. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to Boris Diaw. The Cavaliers have gone a second half. Duck this. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Mills. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That'll be a foul of the game. Here's he's some playing time, but knows from him. Clock at 6. Smith for 3. And he gets the bucket. And the Spurs shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Kicks to deep. Outside, Green. Diaw, the screen. Lets it go from the wing. Right side. 31 left to play in the third. Mills. No luck. And Cleveland will come the other way. It's Smith missing again.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just could bottom of the net.
Green, the pass to Mills. And it's off from 3-point range. Cavaliers lead 6. Smith dishes to yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's just on the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating. Numbers are fantastic.
Beautiful.
Spurs making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Here's gone 1 of 2 from Clarkson's break. Martin with it. Now guarded. Shoot block shot. Quick for them. They've hit 3. On the wing. Shoots a 3. Another Cleveland.
And they are destroying this group right now from the 3-point line.
Yeah, and the defense fully stretched out trying to stop the 3-point shot and still haven't been able to do.
The need shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned throws.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And really, guys, enough.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down.
Mobley, he's San-Антонио. He's on the Hills. From deep, Green. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Important 3 to cut it to single digits. It's still within reach. They've got
the fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Cavaliers, all fuel ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the point guard. What do you guys think so far about the offense? Smith pulls. It's Aldridge penetrating. And it's sent back by Irving. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. Smith giving. Well, post.
I think to step tight and them out.
On Irving and LeBron. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And he misses the fast break layup.
It's a goal to finish on the break and close it.
Yeah, at this level, that shot, it's going to knock that one down. Great. It is on that.
Cavaliers leading by 7. It's called Cleveland.
And guys, remember, LaMarcus Aldridge last January suffering a torn ligament in his thumb, scheduled to undergo surgery months of the tough it out and bed.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was, don't off the, let's keep our foot and keep doing the things that have gotten us here. We're almost.
And Aldridge postponing that thumb injury surgery, even though they said it might double his eventual recovery time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty admirable that he was out there because he wasn't just playing in pain. He was playing hurt. That shows you his commitment to winning. I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Was Thompson. Smith, room to shoot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 13 points for Smith.
And he came off that screen, and the knee just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Feeds it to LeBron. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Irving, Love, Cleveland, the ball goes.
In the story here today, hasn't it?
Now Ginobili. He dishes it to Aldridge. Parker, right side. Now the feed to West. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. There's the 3. And Parker gets it to go. The assist.
Back-to-back threes. The defense is slacking off a little.
Got to read, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
And open looking. And he can't answer pointer offline. Here's Larry. That'll be his show.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Duncan, he's checked in for David West. That's good. Parker. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Irving against Parker. Outside. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Aldridge. Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Leonard, the pass to Aldridge. From deep 3-point range.
Then I'm burned.
On that, they Park. Good thing. Up away. Launches a 3, and Kyrie Irving gets the 3.
And certainly They are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
No problem. I get with the lead. As long good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Man, that's an explosive move to the rim right there. They're just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring through the air.
Oh, I love the fact he's not backing down. Just, here I come, try and stop me. I love that kind of edge.
Love. Again, Love missing. Spurs trail by 6.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Can't hit from in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Love outside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Love is playing well. 13 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and add to that total.
The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Second separating the shot and game clocks. Parker Irving. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Outside Aldridge. On the wing, Green. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. San-Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point, if it's over, it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it down to Dor.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you are in the midst of yet another great season, posting tremendous individual numbers and the team with an outstanding record. Is this the type of season that you set out to achieve right from the get-go?
I just wanted to play well. You know, this whole season, you know, I got back to what I know I'm capable of.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, J.R. Smith. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's out in the building with stuff. People leaving, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He has a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about.
It's worked in the basketball for easy shots for his teammates. It motivates your team when a guy's passing like that. Makes them run lanes faster, cut to the basketball faster, and then that results in success.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for